But it just pisses me off. I mean, this is just a thing where you just need to work.
Oh my God.
7 million, and they call them men in this article. I'll call them males. All right? Males, 25 to 40, 7 million of them, literally sitting on their butts. And someone else.
I always found it hilariously ironic how all these boomers complain about young men sitting in their butts, while they're literally sitting on their butts themselves as they complain about it. This guy literally does nothing but sit on his butt all day, giving bad, outdated financial advice. They're the same type to tell you to get a real job when they themselves don't have a real job. I mean, seriously, go back and watch all of his videos. I promise you won't find a single clip of him ever getting off his own butt once.
Not a single time. Never.
I'm actually curious how many people who've called Dave Ramsey have actually benefited from his financial advice. Like, him telling you to spend less money and pull yourself up by the bootstraps is really going to get you out of this $1 million student loan debt. If you need any more proof that boomers were handed a golden platter economy where it was impossible to fail, look no further than the fact that Dave Ramsey exists. This guy wouldn't even know how to fill out an online job application if he were born 40 years later. Anyways, to his credit, unlike a lot of boomer shills, he at least left his YouTube comments section open, which he might regret now as he got absolutely destroyed by Gen Z in the comments. Get some popcorn, guys, and let's enjoy the show. People aren't refusing to work. They're refusing to work for dog-shit wages, zero benefits, insane hours, and career dead-end jobs. They should refuse to work under those conditions, and business models and economies that depend on them should fail. What welfare program lets any male between 20 and 40 just sit home? Imagine watching Dave work a 12-hour manual labor job. His backstory would indicate he's never worked a physical job in his life. I work under the table, so technically I'm unemployed. I refuse to pay taxes because I want this society to collapse. They want jobs like you have, sit down and drink coffee all day. Oh, look, more boomers are scared their pension payments will not come through. Being a model citizen and working your own life is overrated. I worked hard my whole life sometimes, without even taking a vacation. But now that I am retired, I am still paying a lot of taxes of my pension and Social Security, my retirement money. I don't blame anyone if they don't want to work, because you are going to pay taxes on your retirement money until you drop dead. You made me laugh so hard when you said wages have gone up. I have to quickly interject on this comment as it brings up a great point. Not just Dave Ramsey. I've heard so many boomers say, this nonsense of wages have gone up. It's like they literally don't know how inflation works. Or they don't even know what inflation is. What's the point of having slightly higher wages when living costs are 10 times what they used to be? The fact that a boomer financial expert who has an entire career based off giving financial advice doesn't even know a basic 5th grade economic concept. Like inflation just shows the boomer generation are a bunch of ignorant, naive children who are completely out of touch with modern reality. Dave is half right and half wrong. You just need to add a few words to that statement. Nobody wants to work anymore for that wage is more accurate. Just another boomer who's out of touch with what is going on in the world. We'd all love to be some old guy who sits on his ass all day talking. If the boomers are mad, you're probably doing something right. I love hearing all the people with cushy desk jobs tell other people they should work low-paying surf jobs that serve people like them. When I entered the workforce in the 90s, my entry-level job paid $15 an hour. Guess how much most blue-collar jobs pay today? Exactly the same $15 an hour. Yet houses and everything else costs 5 times what it did back then. This is not sustainable. Imagine being lectured and insulted by someone who is so disconnected with modern society that they don't even understand the actual problems at hand. The wages have gone up tremendously. Yeah, that's why unlike boomers, no millennials can afford a home anymore. Do these guys live in the real world? Maybe the 7 million men are now millionaires after following Dave's advice for 30 years. This last comment made me chuckle, but unfortunately, it's not likely due to how bad this guy's advice actually is. Boomers are constantly trying to tell you that you're lazy, but if you do any bit of historical research, you'll see that they're actually way lazier. Check out this video right here to learn more. And by the way, Shout out to Damian Zachariah for this excellent video idea.